At this time last year, we started the new Comic Book Day video series, so happy 1 anniversary for the people that have been watching since last June. But let's go over what we're picking up for new Comic Book Day for June 8th, 2022, and please leave a like as always while the intro plays. Welcome back to Basement Collectibles, and if you're new to the channel, my name is Jordan, and if you like comics, toys, movies, and arcades, please consider subscribing for more great content. So as mentioned in the intro, this is the 1-year anniversary of the new Comic Book Day video series, and at the end of each video now, I'm going to go over from what was picked last year, so any features, any spec books that actually hit, I'll mention at the end of the video. I hope you were able to pick up what you wanted for last week, and thanks again for everybody that left in the comments section what they're picking up for either a great story or for a great spec. If you're new to the channel or the video, we go over mainly first appearances, first issues, and of course great spec and great stories, and also what's going on with different publishers. And last but not least, always make sure you check with your LCS of what they're coming out with, because there will be some delays. So starting off with, from Ahoy Comics, Justice Warriors issue number 1. From Vault, Quests Aside issue number 2. From Titan Books, Doctor Who Origins issue number 1, and it just says here there's a first appearance of the fugitive Doctor Who. From Dark Horse, and this is the trade paperback, this is the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe mini comic collection. Remember getting those mini comics when we used to buy the action figures? And it says here, the oversized hardcover collection features 68 US releases, including all mini comics from the 80s, Masters of the Universe line, also the 80s Princesses of Power line, and the 80s and the 90s of the He-Man line. It says that the introduction of the mini comics and the current Masters of the Universe Classics toy line. Also says featuring interviews with the original comic creators, over 1,000 pages collected together for the first time ever with the early work of Bruce Timm. Something that I'll actually consider looking, might be a nice coffee table book. The Ward issue number 1, and it says here it's a 4-issue medical drama about a secret hospital that tends to supernatural creatures. From Aftershock, and this was supposed to be out last week, Astronaut Down issue number 1. It says an astronaut strives to qualify for a mission that will send him into the alternate realities of a desperate mission to save Earth from a horrific crisis that has our world on the brink of extinction. Where Starships Go to Die issue number 1, and it says it's a horror series about a dangerous salvage mission to recover from the wreck of humanity's first interstellar starship at the bottom of the ocean floor. And We Live issue number 3, and please let me know if you're still enjoying We Live. From IDW, The Last Ronin, Transformers Last Spot Standing issue number 2. From Boom Studios, Orcs, The Curse issue number 1, and it says a new installment of the Orcs sees previous characters return into an adventure where an ancient evil is released upon the land after a prank gone wrong. From Image, Skybound presents After School issue number 1, and it's a 4-issue anthology horror series about an out-of-control kids without morals who are forcefully taught necessary lessons. Cyberforce issue number 1, and this is for the 30th anniversary. Spawn issue number 330. And Twig issue number 2, and please let me know in the comments what you thought of Twig issue number 1. From DC, Aquaman Andromeda issue number 1, and it's a 3-issue prestige format limited series described as a cosmic horror story with Aquaman and Black Manta competing to unravel a mystery concealed beneath the waters of Point Nemo. Poison Ivy issue number 1, and this is a 6-issue limited series where Poison Ivy sets out to save the world by destroying humanity. Batman issue 124, and I have a lot of catching up to do with Batman, but it says here, has Abyss returned or has a new hero been born in the dark? Multiverse Teen Justice issue number 1, and this is a 6-issue limited series featuring Kid Quick, Robin, Aquagirl, and a few others. Dark Crisis issue number 1, and this is a 7-issue limited series solicited in the same vein as Crisis Infinity Earths, Infinity Crisis, and Final Crisis. Nubia, Queen of the Amazons issue number 1, and it states here there's a first appearance of Zilla. And Batman Beyond Neo Year issue number 3, and it says there's a possible first appearance of Beam Boona, a top cop in the GCPD. From Marvel, Fortnite x Marvel Zero War issue number 1, and this is a 6-issue Marvel Fortnite crossover. Also, first printings include a redeemable code to unlock the Fortnite digital cosmetic, and also there's over 6 covers for this issue. From Star Wars, and I apologize for butchering this name, Kurisatan issue number 1, and this is 112-page reprint stories including Star Wars 14, 15, and 20 from 2015, and also from Dr. Aphra annual issue number 1. Star Wars issue number 24 in the collectible Sprouse variant. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 3. Thor issue number 26, and this is the Banner of War Part 4, the Thor Hulk crossover. I couldn't find any additional prints out for this week, but please let me know in the comments if you're able to find some. For the Jenny Frison fans, we have from Marvel, Savage Adventures issue number 2. And for the Peach Momoka fans, we have from Image, Twig issue number 2. And for my cover of the week has to go to from DC Batman issue 124. This is Delato cover. Such a great looking cover. I'm a big fan of the gray and blue Batman, but please let me know what your cover of the week is going to be for this week. For my Give It a Shot book for this week, and because of the new movies coming out, from Marvel, Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor issue number 1. It just says here this is a 5-issue limited series team up of Thor and Jane Foster as Thor. For my pick of the week has to go to from Image, Oblivion Song issue number 36. This is the final issue for this series by Robert Kirkman, but please let me know in the comment section if you're still reading Oblivion Song. And hopefully we'll hear some more news later on this year of the Jake Gyllenhaal project. So that's my list for June 8th, 2022, but please let me know what you're picking up for either a great spec or for a great story. And at this time last year, looking back at my first new comic book day video, it looked like I highlighted Bunny Mask issue number 1 and Web of Spider-Man issue number 1 to pick up. So that's it for this video, and I really appreciate you watching till the end. And if you found any of this information helpful, if you can please leave a like on your way out, that will definitely help with this video and the channel. And also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see everybody on the next video. Take care.